Well, everyone, we have a new Outbreak event. Also, Chansey is here. But Tinkatink has a chance at, what is it, the Ferocious Mark? So we're gonna see if we can nab a shiny Tinkatink with a mark. Alright. So I believe this is only Paldea? Yes. Interesting. So this is another Outbreak event where you don't have to have the DLC. Amazing. Look at this. Even if this was just like a regular Outbreak hunting stream, look at this garbage. There's nobody here. There's just one non-event Chansey. So yeah, you don't need the DLC for this. I don't think the shiny odds are boosted. I think this is just a mark event. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure this is just a mark event. Yeah, they they deleted all my other my other outbreaks. What the frick? Why Chansey? Do they think people need XP that bad? I don't get it. Scarlet Violet might be one of the easiest games to level Pokemon up in the history of the franchise. Do people really need, like, more XP? Oh my god, this map sucks so bad. Alright, well, we gotta find a good Outbreak location. Yeah, Nimble. That's exactly what I want to hunt so much right now. How did the game know? Okay, we gotta go window mode so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now here, gimme Ghoul. Ma'am. The Traveling Pokemon Center. What? I don't remember her being there. I don't remember. I don't remember her being there. That's crazy. How long does the event last for? Let me check. Until December 5th. This runs until December 5th. The Chansey Outbreak event lasts until January 5th. Why? Who needs XP in this game? Do they not have any fundamental understanding about their own game? Even for, like, little kids. Are little kids gonna understand why Chansey is here? That's crazy. Okay, so Tinkatink is done on the 5th, and then Chansey goes through January. That is so weird. Okay, we got some nice flat land here. Are we getting some good spawns? This is a good location. Okay, this looks good. I do like the Outbreak events because they're really nice when they spawn in locations that are better than the regular Outbreaks. I think this is just an increased chance for the Ferocious Mark. I don't know why Joe never includes that information in his tweets, but... Like, is it increased shiny odds? I don't think it is. I think it's just a mark event. Ferocious. A mark for a rampaging Pokemon. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, another thing about doing Outbreaks, at least in Paldea, is every Pokemon is low level. That might be the best part. That might, in fact, be the best part. I do not remember that Nurse Joy being there? What the frick? I mean, the other Pokemon Center is very short amount of distance. Whatever you say, guys. Oh yeah, look at all these good spawns. What's up, Cacturn? We're taking hair from Tinkatink. That's... You know what? That's gross. We have to have the most nasty bag of all time. All the gas from Salandit, all the hair. I'm surprised there's not a Pokemon where it's like you take its skin cells. Gosh, I forgot how this area is so drab looking. Gimmighoul never gives me anything other than 1 coin. I don't ever get lucky with it. Oh, do you take Solosis cells? You know what? Close enough. Close enough. What's up, everybody coming in? We got a very limited time Outbreak event. I don't need Tinkatink shiny. This would have been nice like a year ago. When I still needed Tinkatink and I had that. I remember the shiny hunt because they were spawning in the wall. That's one of those shiny hunts I remember very well because they were spawning inside of the wall. Go on, Mush. So yeah, this would have been great like a year ago, but now I don't need it, so. We'll just try to get one with a mark for fun. For funsies. And again, you guys don't need the, nobody needs the DLC for this. This is all just in Paldea. They've had a lot of DLC free Outbreak events lately. Kind of curious. Curioso and Curioso. But yeah, yesterday we finished the Gale of Darkness playthrough. That was fun. I'm still flabbergasted at how difficult that end Coliseum was. Let's see, did anything... Oh, I guess it's Cyber Monday. Oh my god! If I see any, Pokemon-related deals, I'll post them, but chances are there probably won't be many. Oh yeah, Justin. Congrats on your new favorite Pokemon, Diglett. Worse than last year? They're kind of all the same at this point. I had a good pocket moment today, chat. I had a wonder pick for the Rainbow Moltres, and I actually managed to get it. It was truly amazing. I think that's my first rainbow card. I've never pulled one. My only rainbow card is from somebody's wonder pick. I was never able to pull one myself. But my packs were all a bust today, so... RNG giveth and RNG taketh away. I finally bought Magneton. Because I've only opened about 1,000 Pikachu packs and never pulled Magneton. So I bought it with the pack points. I think I'm still missing a few more for the 150. I know, the trading thing would be really nice. I'm starting to get I think I need Kabuto, Rhyhorn, and Articuno. I think those are the last Pokemon I need. And it's so hard to pull a specific card, especially if it's rare. The odds are just not in your favor. So it would be really nice to be able to just trade. Two full-on shinies and Ultra Sun, nice. Yeah, it's too bad trading's not a thing. Oh, I did manage to pull a Venusaur too from the promo pack, so that was fun. After like 5 straight Haunters, I finally got a Venusaur. Good shiny luck. Thank you. Oh no, they spawn up here. I hate when there's little like mountains or like a cliff that they also spawn on. I'll try to stay away from there. If only you were shiny. Mush, you missed. Thank you. Alright, we should be almost done whittling this down. Our split, it's so annoying. Yeah. I chose this one because there's no grass. The areas with no grass are nice for smaller shinies. But yeah, it is a little bit annoying that there's like a little cliff here that they spawn on. I noticed this less in the DLC. But Paldea itself is that you run into that problem a lot, honestly. Any new drama or Pokemon drama? There ain't nothing happening. Pokemon's gonna be fully silent until the end of February. I mean, we do have the Shiny Rayquaza event coming up, but besides that, really not a whole lot happening. Happy December, chat. It is December. Somehow. Somehow. What do you mean it's almost 2025? What do you mean by that? Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Good job, Mush. What level are these fellas? Tinkatink, I love this line so much. Level 23, excellent. That's, again, another great thing about when you go back to Paldea for outbreaks or shiny hunting, they're low level. Marked and shiny at the same time. Ugh, many such cases. Did I just see... Are you joking? There's the shiny, chat. It's in there. This... I guess every Tinkatink line I have ever gonna shiny hunt is gonna be stuck in a wall in some case, shape, or form. Oh, I have to put chapstick on. The heat, it's finally cold. The heat's been blasting. Tinks? Tinks? Fellas? Oh no. Oh no! No, there's so many in there! There's like 3 or 4 in there. Oh my god, this game. Look at them all! It went to the one on the mountain. Look at the one in the bushes! Excellent camouflage. Oh my goodness. No, that doesn't work. That is... this game. I don't think there's any way I could even clip in here to take a look. Because when I was shiny hunting this Pokemon before, I was able to clip through the mountain and take a look inside, but this seems more difficult. Ugh, that is... Oh, serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. Billion dollar company. Well, I guess I'll hope nothing spawns inside the rock. Yeah, midnight, it's a real bummer. Jesus Christ. What do you even say to that? What did you even say to that? Now I guess I'm gonna hope they spawn up here, because at least they're spawning in land that I can see them on. Ugh. This area is so drab. I know I already said that, but like... Man. I probably won't use a sandwich. I usually don't. Getting the Outbreak down low enough is usually a recipe for success for shinies. It's not always the case. But I don't usually make sandwiches unless I'm absolutely desperate. Growlithe spawns over here? Huh. I can't believe the Tinkatink spawned in the rock. I mean, I can believe it. I know what game I'm dealing with. Man, can we get real items back on the ground instead of these stupid sparkles? I just picked up a Firestone. Hi, Diglett. Diglett is so little. And a heat rock. Okay. It probably is my 83rd Firestone, yeah. You wanna check? I think I have the most ice stones, actually. Let's see. Look at all these mints. I have 20 modest mints. That was my 20th Firestone. Wow. I have 37 Dawn stones. That's so unserious. Oh, I only have 14 ice stones. I guess Dawn is the one I have the most of. 22 water stones, 9 thunder stones, 37 Dawn stones. Oh, I hate the way they did items in this game. Sorry, not to be super negative. I'm still thinking about that comment somebody left the other day. Ugh. I mean, when the Pokemon are spawning in the walls, what do you expect me to say to that? Where's my positive spin on Pokemon being stuck in the wall in this horrendously ugly area? Yeah, the items are just completely unbalanced. I should not have 37 Dawn Stones? That should not be a thing. Why does anybody need 37 Dawn Stones? Incredible finished product this game is, truly. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so negative and critique a billion-dollar company. So sorry. I'll be all happy, fun, shine, positive now. Ironically, the person that said that, you know, instead of saying that, they could have just left. That's happened a lot lately. People kind of being rude when they could have just left. If you don't dig the vibes of the stream, that's fine. Just leave. But they need their extra little bit of attention before they leave. Alright. Another picnic reset it is. They're all like that, Midnight. I have noticed that with a lot of Tears fans. If you look at any tweet about that game that's even slightly negative, you will see people absolutely seething. Zelda fans give Pokemon fans a run for their unhinged money. Let me tell ya. Did you put Christmas lights up already, Cacturn? I haven't had a chance to put any Christmas stuff up yet. MHA fandom is mad about. I love being blissfully ignorant about shonen anime and shonen manga. Not for me. I did see a little bit, though. People upset that their ship didn't happen, like... Oh, buddy. You're really losing to a dog playing chess. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, this game has good stuff in it. But again, like when the Tinkatink are spawning inside of the rock, like what do you want me to say to that? I think it's pretty unforgivable. Look, they're still in here. They're still in here. They're still spawning inside of the rock. Like, at the end of the day, all my criticisms come from the fact that I love these franchises. What don't people get about that? I think we as fans deserve better. Like, what's wrong with that? Don't you want a better experience for your hard-earned money? Going off on other streams? Oh my god. How dare you like a video game that you didn't like a video game that I like? Spend 9,000 years in jail. I mean, one of the best things I can say about Scarlet and Violet is that I like shiny hunting in this game. I've put in hundreds of hours. Probably thousands at this point. I've played this game probably more than the biggest SV defender on Earth. I've logged my time. I know the ins and outs of this game more than most other people. Getting mad over shipping is a whole nother level of sad. Especially when it was super obvious that it was never going to happen. People saying they got queer baited by My Hero Academia. Be serious. Thinking a Japanese manga would ever deliver anything like that. A shonen manga. That's a whole nother level of Delulu. Yeah, I've been around the fandom block before. Some ships really, really get people very, very, very angry. Like, you're shipping fictional characters. Please calm down. Like Ash and Serena stans. I truly have never seen anyone, never seen shippers as unhinged as Ash and Serena stans. What's up, Tracy? Ash, Latios, there probably are some. I bet you anything you could find a whole bunch of tags on AO3 for that. Mario x Luigi. I actually ran into one of them inside of the rock. I'm running into another one inside of the rock. Okay, this is how we get the ones inside of the rock to appear. I've figured out the lore. I've downloaded the lore. Oh, and I'm in a looping battle. I love when that happens in this game. I can't imagine it would be joyous having any Mario ships. They're characters that will clearly never... It's like shipping Ash and Serena. I mean, I guess they got a one kiss out of it, but... Like, Mario characters are never gonna get any sort of character development ever. It's futile. Again, it's like shipping two shonen... male characters together and expecting that your ship is gonna win out in the end, like... Come on. It's one thing to ship something and you can be totally happy with it, but if... It doesn't have to be canon. Like, it's one thing if you ship something, it's another thing if you're, like, actively antagonizing people and aggressive over it not being canon. I mean, Luigi and Daisy, it's like Mario and Peach. Like, you're never gonna get anything on that regard. It's like shipping, like... Donald and Daisy Duck. Like... They're icon mascots who are never gonna get, like, any sort of nitty-gritty character development. I think it's whatever the green-haired one's name is. I don't know his name. And then the angry blonde one. That's the one. I'm pretty sure. Again, like, the ship on its own, fine, whatever. It's like Sasuke and Naruto. But just like Sasuke and Naruto, it's not gonna happen. You can read in between the lines, you can try your best to... in your brain to think that it's gonna end up being canon, but it's like asking for good representation from Disney. It's just not gonna happen. Oh no, you're talking about Clance. Oh man, yeah, that pretty much poisoned the well with Voltron. Voltron became nothing but shipping drama. Jesus. I deserve a reward for going through the Voltron drama. I deserve, like, compensation. Yeah, I mean, like, Daisy is to Donald as Minnie is to Mickey. It's like Mario and Peach. Like, they can imply a little bit of romance, but you're never gonna see Mario and Peach, like, making out on screen. You know what I mean? Breloom is really cute in this game. That's another positive thing I can say. Breloom is in it. A+. Well, for Breloom. This game would not get an A+ for me. But Breloom gets a gold star. Yeah, Voltron was all shipping drama. Lots of threats, threatening the voice actors, threatening the writers, which, I mean, I do think Voltron was kind of guilty of many sins. I do actually think the writers were responsible for a lot of the trouble they got themselves into. Yeah, Link and Zelda are the same thing. Exactly. What's the closest Link and Zelda have ever felt together? Skyward Sword? Yeah, Toad and Toadette are kind of like Yoshi and Birdo. They're just a male and a female counterpart. I think a little bit of physicality between Link and Zelda would have actually made the ending part of Tears feel a lot better. They don't even hug. They just stand there and look at each other and have stupid dialogue. It's so cold. It's like they're office mates. Even in Breath of the Wild, you had all the cutscenes of Link watching over Zelda while she was really going through it. You don't have anything like that in Tears. Yeah, I guess the grabbing hands thing, but even that makes me roll my eyes, because Zelda should have been playable. Of course, she immediately fell into a void and was gone. Are you the leading biologist for Toad's Midnight? Oh, we ran into another one inside of a rock. Okay. A Toad expert. Yeah, she was sent to the gonna take you back to the past. But instead of playing shitty games that suck ass, she had to put the sword back together. Here's the thing, I think, again, it's fine to ship whatever your heart desires. But you need to remember, like, reality. As long as you know, have fun doing whatever you want to do, just remember what franchise this is, you know. Who owns it? Is it a Japanese company? Is it Disney? And then go from there. How's the hunt going? Well, Tinkatinks are spawning inside of this rock right here, so it could be a little bit better. It could be a little bit better, I'll be honest, but besides that, I'm at least getting a lot of spawns, so... Coliseum or Gale? Well, what would that be? There's no announcer in those games. Stadium and Battle Revolution are on there because they have an announcer. Mirror B. If Coliseum and Gale had an announcer, I would definitely... Well, I mean, that would have been great, but... I don't know what else I could use from those games. Why is his name Mirror B? Why is there somebody named Gorp? Or Zook? Or Biden, or... Oh, what was that one? There was one of them that had like a pharmaceutical. It sounded like a pharmaceutical. Medicine. Yeah, Knox or something like that. Yeah, it was with a K. And it sounded like a laxative. Is it a laxative or is it a character name from Pokemon Gale of Darkness or Pokemon Coliseum? You decide. What show was good until the final season? Well, I can think of some ones that I've never watched, but I know from pop culture. I never got into Star versus... What's that show's name? The first Star versus the Forces of Evil? But I know that show has a legendarily awful ending. Yeah, that's another one I was thinking of, Midnight, that I know just from the cultural zeitgeist, Game of Thrones. But shows that I've personally watched that had like a bad final season? Not your genre of choice, nor is it mine. Nor is it mine. There could be nothing on TV forever, and I still would not want to watch that show. Star versus Forces of Evil was dog water. I have heard that many times, yes. And what do you know? It was shipping drama, I think. I think there was also people had problems with the way the show ended, but The shipping drama was a big part of that. Just like Voltron. The Simpsons? I have never seen The Simpsons. I've been to the Simpsons land in Universal. It sure was a theme park. Are you a big Dragon Ball guy, Justin? There's just so much of it. It's just such a big show. Like, it's hard to... I don't know. I'm sure, like, I recognize it's a very popular for a reason. I'm not saying I think it's bad. I'm just saying I've never seen it. I've never gone out of my way to watch any episodes. DBZ coded. Derogatory. Grey's Anatomy. A lot of shows I like kind of got screwed over, so they got cut short. Like, Owl House got ended before it was supposed to end. Like, Legend of Korra had a very bumpy schedule. And a lot of times I've watched shows, but I've never finished them. Or they just got really bad. Like, I used to watch The Flash on the CW. The first 2 seasons of The Flash are great. Grant Gustin rules. But then it got bad. But then it got really bad. Smallville? Oh, I used to watch Smallville. I never finished it, though. I never watched the final episode where he finally revealed the outfit. The costume. Are you shiny? No. Oh, you're watching Teen Titans, Cacturn? That's fun. Hot take, I don't mind the way that series ended. I remember the final episode, too. I remember watching Beast Boy walk out the door, and then that was it. It did not upset me as a child, and I don't think it's that terrible as an adult. I still call him Slade to this day instead of Deathstroke. Ron Perlman rules. Every time Ron Perlman shows up as a voice actor in a project, it's like, this is the best. What ending? All I said is Beast Boy walking out of the door. That doesn't give any context, details, or anything. Slade was such a cool villain. There's a door. Oh, no wait, never mind. Speaking of Ron Perlman, no, I know the answer to your question, Galaxy. It's Danny Phantom. The answer to that question is Danny Phantom. Oh god, I do not acknowledge the end of that show. Yuck. What do you know? All the good writers left, and then Butch Hartman was left with the rest of the writing. So what do you know? It turned out to be trash. No, he voices Danny's teacher. And he always uses like a literary reference. Funny character. Mr. Lancer, I think is his name. Yes, the ending to Danny Phantom really was that bad. It really truly was. I'll never talk about ships that made me mad. Danny and Sam have no chemistry. Danny and Valerie were so much better. I like Sam, but not with Danny. Oh, Vlad's one of my favorite villains. I love Vlad. All the episodes with Vlad were such a treat. Except for the final one, that was bad. Except for Phantom Planet. That doesn't count. I always liked the gag that Vlad was just a really big fan of the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, Valerie was great. I loved her. And then she got utterly shafted in the last season. Yeah, the Tinkatink Outbreak event lasts until the 5th, December 5th. And Chansey is around until January for anybody that for some reason wants to do Chansey. Oh, TMNT 2012. I watched a little bit of that. I hated Donnie. The Donnie April stuff in that show was gag-worthy. They made Donnie such a loser. Yeah, that is gonna- you're right, Justin. That's gonna be prevalent in every Outbreak event. The stupid Chansey thing. You're right. How many do I have right now? There's a Chansey. There's a Chansey. 2 Chanseys. Another one. Ugh, so that's what, 5 Outbreaks that could be anything better than Chansey? I mean, if I remember correctly, too, they did that with Leo and Karai. So there was 2 human girls that they tried to ship with turtles. Which, I don't really care, but just kind of funny. At least I like Leo. Donnie was just insufferable. I think Smoliv got patched out of my game. Well, they have one girl turtle. Her name is Venus. But she does not appear very often. And then you have a case where it's like, well, is she related? They have other in-universe animals, but almost all of them are typically male. I guess every now and then they have a female one, but like Rocksteady, Bebop, all of their classic Rogues gallery is almost all male characters. I think Venus has been brought back not terribly long ago. I think they gave Michelangelo a love interest and she was like a lizard. Or maybe that was Raph. I can't remember. I think they all had one at one point in the 2012 series. But if you don't like one Turtles series, don't worry, there's probably another one in development. It's like Scooby-Doo. Just endless reboots. Reimaginings. Those franchises will probably be rebooted about 1 billion times before the heat death of the planet. Yeah, Space Lizard or something like that. Oh, Mona Lisa. Ahaha, get it? And then, of course, you have April and Casey Jones. I think Casey Jones was voiced by Josh Peck in the 2012 series. Fun fact. Oh, that's the one where they're like aged down. They're like young teenagers. Following that movie. Yeah, Ben 10. Ben 10 is Cartoon Network's one that they get to reboot 1,000 times. Yes. You can tell Cartoon Network saw the dollar signs. They had dollar signs in their eyes when Ben 10 came out, because they almost immediately did like a live action version. And then they did Alien Force. And then I forget. I don't know the rest. I don't keep up. I'm not up to date on my Ben 10 lore. I should put this as a soundbite, considering I quoted enough. You really think people would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies? Any luck with the shiny? No, not yet. We're still looking for Bronze Hammer Tink. They did one for the most recent reboot. That doesn't surprise me. Ben 10 is the original Ben 10. I've been kind of wanting to rewatch at some point. That's on my list of shows to rewatch at some point. Yeah, Sky, I have this, but it has a chance to have a ferocious mark, so I'm trying to get one with a ferocious mark. And they're also stuck in the rocks, so... Yay! Ooh, I need to clean my controller, it's gross. Oh, you recently rewatched them? Did they hold up? I think the one thing that would annoy me is the constant bickering between Ben and Gwen. I hate when characters, their whole character dynamic is just bickering. That gets on my nerves so much. If I remember original Ben 10 as well as I think I do, Ben is kind of annoying. Ben is, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, I should say. Sometimes characters with a lot of flaws are fun. Imagine having characters that aren't perfect. Yeah, exactly. It makes them relatable. Yeah, Scooby-Doo has a ton of reboots. Yeah, Blue from Foster's Home, you're 100% correct. Blue might be one of the most little shit characters to ever exist. Blue is terrible. Mac really deserved better, man. Every other imaginary friend in that house was nice. Except Blue. But Blue often... See, that's the thing. If you have an annoying character like that, they gotta get what they deserve. If you have a character that's really annoying, a good way to make that work is if they always get their comeuppance. If they're really annoying and they're always allowed to get away with it, then it sucks. Or if every character becomes stupid and, like, never questions them. Like Miraculous Ladybug. Oh, God. Yeah, Squidward is a good example of that. He knitted you a sweater full of tears, and you killed him. Mr. Krabs often gets that treatment, too. I never watched Phineas and Ferb. That was past my time. I see many, many, many Zoomers reminisce over that show, though. That and Gravity Falls are like the big Disney Zoomer shows. Sometimes Squidward doesn't deserve all the punishment he gets. This is also true. You gotta balance that out by being genuinely funny. Whoa, I had no chance to move there. I'd almost say Ash, at least Dub Ash, qualifies a little bit under that umbrella. Dub Ash, at least Veronica Taylor's, you know, first several seasons. Ash is pretty damn sassy. And he often gets, his comeuppance. Ads are about to play, by the way, chat. I guess when they do, I'll get up and take a break. So you guys won't miss anything. Watching Beyblade in the morning. Yeah, do Saturday morning cartoons even really exist that much anymore? Now it's just all streaming services. Yeah, Ash was funny. The dub had some clever, funny writing. At times. Some good jokes in there. And the voice acting was always done really well. Especially between Ash and Misty. Which is probably why a lot of people really like their dynamic. Cartoon Fridays? Oh yeah. I still remember the little stinger that they'd play before that. The music. Do 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 do. Cartoons! Cartoon Network used to have so much sauce. All the bumpers they did with like characters interacting with each other were so charming. Like Johnny Bravo and Samurai Jack doing their laundry together. That stuff rules. And now that just doesn't really exist because of streaming services. It's so sad. And Cartoon Network got gutted. They gutted the hell out of Cartoon Network. Promote Cartoon Friday. I think I do remember that. Yeah, somebody has compiled all the bumpers. They're all so good. Shout out to people who preserve stuff like that. I think there was one with the Powerpuff Girls I really liked too. Jetix? Yes, I remember Jetix. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. That jingle is stuck in my head. Used to be a Funimation channel before. Crunchyroll owns so much. It's sad. My main one I used to watch was Kids WB. Kids WB was my favorite. That's where I watched like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Static Shock, Shaolin Showdown. What else? The Batman. Batman Beyond. Jackie Chan Adventures. One more thing. A network with all original cartoons and anime like that seems so unrealistic now. The Batman theme song is so good. That's one of those theme songs I'll occasionally bring up on YouTube just to listen to. It's so moody. It's perfect for Bruce. It's so Batman. That show also has my favorite Catwoman design. Various SpongeBob memes. I mean, you'd have a lot to choose from. SpongeBob is such a cultural zeitgeist. It'll never go away. Sometimes, Tyler and I like the, "Hi, I'm SpongeBob." They had Tom Kenny as Patchy at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was, honestly, seeing him was probably the best part. And I saw somebody online that was like, did the talk show host just say he does a really good SpongeBob expression? Because he was Patchy. He wasn't Tom Kenny. He was Patchy. It was a joke. My god, do people not understand what a joke is anymore? Say, this guy does a really good SpongeBob impression. Liberties, kids? Oh, now we're talking some real bangers. If you want to have a laugh, if you remember watching Liberty Kids, go look up the voice cast. It is one of the most celebrity voice casts you will ever see in your entire life. It is so funny how many big celebrities they got to voice historical characters on that show. Maybe Liberty's Kids is why I liked social studies in school. Cyber Chase is another one. We're beating Hacker at his game. I was shown episodes of Cyber Chase in school on occasion. Cyber Chase was basically I think it was PBS Kids. And it was a show about math. And Gilbert Gottfried voiced, oh my god, I can't remember. Widget. Digit. Widget or Digit? It was a bird. It was their bird. It was like a bunch of human characters. And they had a bird sidekick. Oh, go away, Cuffin. That's like the most... That's an important piece of the puzzle. You have to have a cool intro if you're a cartoon show. Yeah, I guess he was just typecasted as birds. Was he the Aflac duck, or am I thinking of somebody else? An insurance mascot here. So yeah, there's another bird. There's 3 birds. Iago, the Aflac duck, and I have to look this up. It's gonna bother me now. Bird from Cyber Chase. Digit! I was right! I knew it was some sort of like cutesy math name. Digit is a robotic cybird or bird-like cyborg. That's right. Bill Nye. Oh, that went hard. Always. I watched several episodes of Bill Nye in school, too. Science rules. He was a guest speaker at your graduation. That's so cool. Wait, what? I've never heard that. I've never heard that. I'm not up to date on my Bill Nye lore. I mean, a lot of those big, famous science people are, in fact, humongous assholes, like, what's his face? But I've never heard anything about Bill Nye. Wasn't he just on that Twitch streamers stream, whatever, Kai? That's a lot. That was recent. I think that was not too long ago. People just walk into that dude's living room and he starts screaming. Ah, yes, kind of. Hasn't he committed, like, crimes? Not only is he obnoxious, but I think he's also... People have come forward and said that he's done a crime. But yes, that was who I was thinking about. Told him to fuck off. That's playing with fire right there. It's like that one thread on YouTube drama that was like, what YouTubers are unproblematic? Chugga Conroy. Oh. That's what that reminded me of. Defeated. Oh no. That was like the last interesting thread in YouTube drama, r/YouTube drama. Now it's all just Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. I haven't either, Justin, and I will continue to not do that. I will continue to never watch. I have to assume most of his audience are children. I don't know why anybody over the age of like 16 would really want to watch any of them. Yeah, you gotta love how that stuff with him came out right after the completionist drama. I still will never get over that. What a fascinating way to just throw a wrench in your career by stealing people's charity money. Because, like, unfortunately, you know, it's sadly all too common. YouTuber talking to minor in ways they shouldn't have. That happens all the time. But YouTubers stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars in charity money? Wow, that's a new one. And then all the people that came to his defense, and then his own defense, that was so bad, and... Wow. See, that was... That wasn't, you know, depressing to follow. Sometimes some of that stuff is so awfully depressing that it's like, I don't even want to continue checking on the situation. But that was genuinely like, what's gonna happen next? I don't think he's posted in months either, so I think he's done. "100% listen to the wrong people." How do you formulate a response that bad? It was... I have to imagine he went to legal counsel. He had to have listened to a lawyer. So whatever lawyer told him to do that did a bad job. Yeah, I think the Minecraft movie will probably make money. I mean, Moana 2 is smashing box office records, so yay, slop forever! Working back at Best Buy. YouTubers are very bad at making apology videos. It's honestly kind of stunning. It's because they start getting so much money, or, I mean, in Gerard's case, he already had money. He has a father that owns several gas stations in Beverly Hills, California. But people just don't, they're just not in reality. But you know what is in my reality? This shiny Tinkatink. Let's go! And it's only level 27. Bless. Okay. I mean, I guess they're just running around me right now. I guess I could just go for Spore. I see low level and I'm like, immediately just throw a ball at it, hope for the best. Look at the other one in the back. Yay, I got Tinkatink. Do you have a mark? Moment of truth. Aww. Well. We'll look for another one. Oh yeah, that lawyer that put out a oh my god, that was so embarrassing. Yeah, everybody that came to his defense just looked like a stupid idiot. Oh god, the James Somerton drama was truly... We're not gonna get anything that good for a long time. That had so many layers, so many good pieces in that story. Why the mark is important? It's just for fun. I already have Tinkatink shiny, so I'm just trying to get one with a cool mark, and if I don't get one, that's, you know, it is what it is. I'm just doing this for funsies. Yeah, Somerton had multiple apology videos. One where he said he was, like, dropped on the head as a baby, and that's why he acts the way he does, or something like that. Oh. Prime meat. Prime delicious content. Well, you see, the way I steal content and lie, it's because I was dropped on the head as a baby. How does somebody conjure such an idea? Such a lie to tell your audience? It's like people watching. Genuinely fascinating stuff. And then he got caught making alt accounts, defending himself with like an AI generated twink avatar, like VTuber. Oh man. Really great stuff. Oh, and then he tried to pretend that he was gonna kill himself. You know, really normal stuff that people in their right mind do all the time. His father's education? You have to wonder, like, some of these people's upbringing. What happens to somebody like that to turn them into such a weird freak? I was gonna say something really mean. I was about to say something really mean. Oh, man. Crazy. The fact that after he posted that too, people were getting mad at H-Bomber Guy like it was his fault. Very funny. Everything he did was so sinister too. Just outright. If you don't know what we're talking about, this guy, basically was just a serial plagiarizer, stealing from his own colleagues and community, and spreading massive amounts of misinformation. Really, just nasty, nasty behavior. You have to be really diabolical to do something like that. And, somebody came out with a very big video about it. And he kind of went off the deep end. Yeah, he was also really awful to his own community. He also took their money from for a Kickstarter that never happened. Which is just... That's so evil. Taking your fans' hard-earned money for a project like that and then never even delivering. You're just a... He's just a that's just a scam artist. That's a scam artist right there. So just a genuinely rotted person. It was interesting the way certain people responded to the calls, to the call out of plagiarizing in that video. One of the creators that got called out has just said nothing about it. And he'll probably be the only one to get away with it. One of the other ones that was called out was that IGN guy that got busted plagiarizing his own colleagues' work. It got fired. He still plagiarizes. He still plagiarizes. Oh god, that guy's a real... I can't say what I'd like to see happen to that guy. Absolute ghoul. Yeah, his internet historian's audience is never gonna care anyway. Well, there's another level, there's another layer to why they would not care as well, but that's also true. God, some of that I didn't even know. I just, ugh, like I said, ghoul. It's always weird when he used to be liked. People used to like that guy. Something just goes wrong with some of these people and they just start going off the deep end. I don't even know if I want to bring up this one. But there was a beloved YouTuber who was the internet's darling. And as soon as he made a podcast, I knew it was gonna go downhill. And oh boy, did it go downhill. Podcasts are always a red flag, chat. Oh yeah, I never had good vibes from that dude. He was always weird and creepy and unpleasant to look at. Like Shane Dawson. Yes, that is correct, Cacturn. Him and his creepy wife who makes clothing that looks like it's for children. Streamer award at the Game Awards? Oh my god. I don't know, it's just interesting to watch big creators just lose all the goodwill they ever had. Usually it happens when they turn political. But sometimes it's for other reasons. Crimes, scandals. Infighting with people and with other creators. I mean, to talk about Ethan, you could also bring up Trisha. Trisha, it's almost impressive how much controversy she's gone through, and she still has hardcore stans. It really is almost impressive. Like, sometimes I see Trisha's ASMR channel recommended to me. Don't these people get exhausted leading such problematic, weird lives? Is she? Is Trisha nice to look at? I don't know if I'd agree with that. I don't know if I would agree with that. She's not really a standard, conventionally attractive woman. She sure is something, though. What is Tana even up to these days? Do people even care about Tana anymore? I don't ever hear... The last thing I heard about Tana was, the Cody Ko stuff, which that's not a creator I ever watched, so... Tana is very, like... 2012 YouTube era. That's where she fits in my mind. Oh, I thought we had another shiny for a second. Did I watch the video? I have not. I have been busy. Yep, Tanacon. Oh. Isn't she a domestic abuser? Didn't she beat up her husband? One of the many things that Trisha's done. I think her and her husband are both pretty motley looking, but sure. Oh yeah, Sarah Zed. I haven't seen one of her videos in a while. Yeah, she's one of those YouTubers that puts out a video like twice a year and that's it. I don't know, does she do a lot of gate-kept Patreon stuff like Jenny Nicholson does? Good night, Galaxy. Have a good one. Oh, I'm subscribed to Princess. You might want to go to Google Images, Justin. That image is doing her a lot of justice. Perhaps look on Google Images. Yeah, it's like Patreon or what's that service they all promote? Nebula, yes. Australian summer heat. Yeah, somebody who's gotten just a little bit too much work done. LA just does something to people. I don't know. Been a lot of YouTubers I've noticed who move to LA and then they just like get new faces. Not even just women either. I've noticed some men do that too. Or they get off like Anthony from Smosh's awful tattoos. He has a tattoo that's just like a lot of squiggly line. All over his body. Oh yeah, I mean, I would have watched that if I gave a shit about the Beatles, but I don't. You can't, that's one of those subjects like you couldn't pay me to watch. I just don't care. It's always unfortunate when somebody you like comes out with a video, but it's completely on a subject you care less about. Yeah, nope. Don't care. Do not care. I mean, that was a pretty awful period. I wish, you know who I wish made more videos? Defunctland. Although I actually read something kind of interesting the other day. Defunctland used to do a lot of content creation with a guy named Disney Dan. And apparently they have, like, not done anything for, like, a year or two. And they, like, don't talk about each other at all. I wonder what happened. Disney Dan. Man, you wanna know a group of people that always have drama, Disney YouTubers. There's a gossip thread I occasionally check, and people are so unhinged on there. Over Disney YouTubers. It's kind of funny. I think Jenny does a lot of Patreon content. Disney YouTubers. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's like Pokemon YouTubers. Pokemon YouTubers have controversies a lot, too. little subcategories of creators. Tech review YouTubers, I can think of several of those big tech guys that have gotten in trouble for something. Like the guy that filmed himself going like 90 in a school zone. Stupid idiot just told on himself. Oh, Minecraft. That's like the final boss. Minecraft YouTubers are the final boss. 100%. What are big Pokemon YouTuber dramas other than like the King Nappy stuff? I don't subscribe to a lot of Pokemon YouTubers, so I think you guys would know more than I. Oh, him. I mean, if people would stop engaging with his content and bringing him up every 5 seconds, then maybe he would go away. It's like, I saw a drama channel covering Onision the other day, and it's like, oh my god, just let it go. Can we all move on? Ugh, you... Just let the horse rot away. We don't need to keep beating it. It's dead. Move on. Elder Scrolls tubers? Yes, and you're all making me approve this because his name is blocked. I mean, I wish I had your ignorance, Cacturn. I wish I didn't know. Sometimes ignorance is truly bliss. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you become a lol cow. People just will never let it go. Oh, Pimp Night? I know Pimp Night. Used to watch a few of his videos way, way back in the day. Gotta love what a dated name that is. I guess I do see sometimes there's some drama with like showdown PokeTubers who fake content. Sometimes I see occasionally people get accused for faking content with Pokemon Showdown, which I'm sure is exactly the case. Something, you really think people would go on the internet and tell lies? Staged battles? No way. I mean, several shiny people have tried to lie about shinies, so... Like that one guy and then another guy came right after him when BDSP came out with the shiny Starly shiny starter, and they were both obviously shysters. Lying about shinies just seems so sad. like, genuinely kind of pitiful behavior. And then to watch them, like, both get so excited when it's obviously staged, very funny. A few who lie about shiny Manaphy, that doesn't surprise me. See, if Game Freak was good, they would have had Manaphy, Shiny Huntable, and PLA, and this wouldn't be a problem anymore, but no. My favorite reaction to all that drama was one person that responded and was like, who cares if they lied? Okay. I mean, alright, if you insist. Okay. Just a little blue fella. Just a little blue fella in the background. It's fine. Exactly what I wanted. How did the game know? I don't know why I saved. It's not like this thing is gonna have explosion. It's level 23. This is going in everyone's stocking this year. Roly-coly. Can I say what a terrible shiny this is? There's a few really lame, like, blue-colored shinies in Gen 8. Centiskorch is, like, the same color. It's so boring. I really did get coal. Well... okay. In you go. I mean, I'm always looking at all the other Pokemon. I almost thought this fellow was shiny, but no. From behind, it kind of looked blue. Yup, okay, what's next? That's my exact reaction. Oh. Aww. I threw it at the wrong one. Hold on. Hold that thought. Why are you running? Man, a second one with no mark. Markless and sad. Man, you're gonna make me spore every time, huh? You're gonna make me spore every single time, huh? This place looks awful. This is maybe the most... one of the most egregious places in both of the desert areas look terrible. Like... looking at these make me wish I was playing Gale of Darkness or Coliseum right now. I got marks in Gen 8. Was it Gen 8? Tinkatink, roly-coly, Tinkatink. Man, you know what game still looks good even though it came out in like, what was it, 2018 or something? Red Dead Redemption 2. That game is so gorgeous. It is. It is a very good looking game. It might be one of the best looking games of all time. It really might be. The way they do storms in Red Dead Redemption 2 is... oh man, it's so good. You see the thunder moving in and it gets really dark and windy. Oh, it's so good. Compared to the way they do weather effects in this game. Truly, atomic bomb versus coughing baby. But yeah, that is one good-looking game. Wretched Pokemon, thanks for the raid. What's up, everybody? I am shiny hunting Tinkatink with a ferocious mark. There have been shiny Tinkatink, but no ferocious mark. Uncharted 4 still looks good. Yeah, I feel like all those big AAA PS4 Sony games look pretty good. Double Dash. Double Dash has soul. Double Dash has soul. And the weather in the wild area? Sit down, you're not gonna believe this. One of the best things about all the voice acting in Red Dead 2 is so good. All the performances are insanely good. What about Kingdom Hearts? I've never played Kingdom Hearts, but it looks like a good game. They always seem colorful and fun. I'm sure Kingdom Hearts, what, 5? No, are they on 4? Yeah, they're on Kingdom Hearts. See, I don't remember. The next Kingdom Hearts game is probably gonna look great. Whenever they reveal that. 10 years from now. I don't have any sandwiches up. I don't usually do sandwiches with outbreaks. I've already gotten 2 shinies, but no marks. Yeah, if you want a Pokemon game that looks great, play Battle Revolution. Battle Revolution looks great. For a Wii game? I don't know, I find it really annoying when people get, like, super upset about graphics discussions. Like, the graphics don't matter. I really don't agree with that way of thinking. Like, they're not the most important thing, no. But to say they don't matter at all? Like, that's just insane cope. To me, that's just insane cope. Like, graphics are part of the package. Like, you know a Switch game that looks really good? Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey looks great. All the nice textures and details in that game, they contribute to it. Yeah, that's true. With some people, it really is black and white. You're either 100% in or you're 100% out. That's very true. God forbid you have some nuance. I don't know. I just, it's crazy to me how people can sit there and say with their whole chest, like, graphics don't matter. Like, I feel like you're just telling on yourself. That's a... Why do you look like that? That rufflet looked weird. Why do you look so blue? What's wrong with your face? Man, I can't wait for the Switch 2. I really can't wait. Not that I'm expecting the Switch 2 to be the next graphical coming of video game Christ, but... Nintendo, a lot of Nintendo games made do with what they got on the Switch, so it'll be fun to see them with even more power. You know what I mean? But if the game was, if the game you liked was getting good reviews, then you'd be saying, yeah, exactly. It's like a defense mechanism. The Switch 3. I have a feeling the Switch 2 reveal and PLZA news will be kind of close to each other. Obviously, Pokemon Day is end of February, but maybe like a March release? Or not release, but March for info on the Switch 2? I mean, there's been rumors that they're gonna do January, but... I don't know. Edge is coming up on Twitch chat, so we have to play ads every hour to get rid of pre-rolls. I'll stand still when ads play so nobody misses anything. And by we, I mean Twitch. Twitch forces my hand. People get so tilted over game scores, and it's really weird. If you don't want to see ads, you can subscribe to twitch.tv/silverlugia860 or watch on YouTube. Alright. What time is it? It's not as late as I thought. Tinkatuff. I always forget Tinkatink's evolution. I remember Tinkaton, but Tinkatuff, that's right. I think it was Tinkatuff that I shiny hunted that was in the wall. Oh good, I love being bombarded with a pop-up ad to buy premium on Twitter. Okay, that's cute. You know what? This makes sense. They have a Zonai Gachapon. That's cute. That's so cool that only Japan gets neat Nintendo merchandise and we over here get nothing. Oh, even the capsule it comes in is cool. What would I want to pull? I guess I'd want to pull the rocket. If you listen to reviewers, you're not a free thinker. Gotchas are big there. I feel like that's an understatement. That is an understatement. Pokemon has the Japanese Pokemon Center has a gacha right now. That's pretty cute. It's like of coins for the TCG. For their new theme decks they have for every generation. Pokemon always has like 5 different gachas. They had a fuzzy, a flocked set of Pomo and Pommy figures, which was really cute. Alright, we'll keep looking for another Tinkatink with a mark, but I don't know. Is it gonna happen? Can I complain about the Japanese Pokemon Center? They added a phone number verification. And let me tell you, Japanese phone numbers are not an easy thing to come across. So for certain lotteries, you have to have a verified number. And that shit sucks. It's like I can't sign up for Macari JP either because they require a Japanese phone number. And of course, there's like laws that make getting a throwaway number very difficult. So that sucks. I mean, it's a first world problem, but it sucks. Verification for the Pokemon Center in Japan. And they don't allow you to use any other type of number. You have to have an exact Japanese phone number, which are formatted in a different way than our phone numbers are over here, so I can't use my American cell number. And it's really annoying. I wanted to try for the Lucky Box. So the Pokemon Center puts out a Lucky Box every year, but I literally cannot enter to even get a chance to buy it because I don't have a Japanese phone number. It's like, thanks, you stupid assholes. Oh, a Chinese number and name and ID number? Oh my god. That's even worse. I came across a lot of threads of people seeing concerts in Japan and not being able to get tickets because they have to have a Japanese number. Or reservations. A lot of things in Japan require reservations. So it's pretty stupid. They require specifically a Japanese number. Why can't everything just be universal? Why is everything gotta be different across every country? I didn't know either, so I set an alarm for when they put the lucky box up on the website, and I go to my account and it says you can't enter, and I'm like, but why? And then I see, oh, they're requiring email verification or phone number verification. Great. I guess at least they don't need it to submit orders. Yeah, from what I could see, Japan has laws against, like, phone numbers for stuff like spam prevention. Which is great and all, but it inconveniences me. Let me in. Let me in! And I've entered lotteries on the Pokemon Center's Japanese website before, so this is a new feature. Which, obviously, is to prevent bots. Scalpers do ruin everything for everyone, don't they? I think we're pretty back in the era of bots, by the way, for TCG over here. That Evolution set seems to be heavily botted. I saw drama over a big card store selling ETBs over MSRP. They're all sold out right now. Welcome back. 2020 and 2021. The Pokemon scalping times are back. It's funny that the Evolution set is what does it. They just gotta put out a little bit of normie bait, and the scalpers will come flocking. Even Surging Sparks is sold out right now, so I think it's affecting other sets besides the Evolution set that's not out yet. Oh, it absolutely did! I was there the second the Gen 2 anniversary went up. And that jacket was gone in less than a minute. I don't know how anybody got in and got out that fast. And the website was shitting its ass. So, even if you had the page, like, ready, I had to reload, like, 5 times to get one page to load. So the fact that people were able to get into that buggy, poorly loading website and get all the jackets was crazy. Even if I wanted to buy a jacket, it was already gone. God, and then I was checking out and things kept getting taken from my cart, so I had to go through the checkout process all over again. Were you here for the roly-coly midnight? I got a random roly-coly and another Tinkatink without a mark. The Goomy bucket hat was being scalped too. People were listing the gold and silver jackets up on Macari JP, like not even 5 minutes into the listing going live. I know because I briefly looked on Twitter and looked up the promo in Japanese and read a few Japanese tweets. I really want the box. I should look up the box just to buy the box that it comes in. I hope they do a promo like that for Ruby Sapphire. Minus the Pokemon Center being super greedy bastards and raising the price on everything. They've had some good promos this year. Which makes the price gouging even more sad. I mean, if they have another lottery, maybe I would need your help. I would just need a verification on a Japanese number. It's really a shame they're very difficult to get. There's a lot of websites that offer like free verification, but none of them work. I tried a lot of things. But I appreciate the offer. I mean, I tried. I literally tried all those services that give you like a number, a free number for verification. But they were old. It was like a week old, a number that was a week old. So I'm sure somebody already got in there with the Pokemon Center and already redeemed it. But I can still place orders, so... It's just for lottery-related stuff. They want verified accounts. I guess the bots have been a real problem for them. It's nice to know wherever you go, scalpers and greedy people are everywhere. Doesn't matter where. Doesn't matter when. Isn't that beautiful, chat? Yeah, I mean, Macari JP's got a lot of great stuff on there. I usually have to use a middleman for stuff on there. That was what I did the last time. Yeah, I mean, I was able to make a Japanese Pokemon Center account, so if I can do it... Sometimes it's confusing the way the Japanese addresses are laid out. Even sometimes putting your name in can be kind of confusing. I'm pretty sure my name on all the packages is backwards. But it always arrives to the right destination, so... I mean, Rakuten gives you a phone number to use. But I don't know how that would... I don't think that would work for verification. It's a company phone number. The one I use is called D Japan. DE Japan. I think they have some of the lowest fees. Some of those middleman services are really expensive. You have to do your research. And a lot of places see the money on the writing on the wall. Like if you go to Yahoo Japan auctions, they have ads for, what is it, Bai? Bai is a pretty common one. But I think Bai has a lot of fees. I was actually looking into, like a Chinese middleman the other day. There's this neat website I came across that had a lot of fun Pokemon stuff on it. It can't be used for SMS verification? Interesting. One day I'll make my guide on how to buy from the Japanese Pokemon Center if you're not in Japan. One day. Or buying from Rakuten. There's a lot of good sellers on Rakuten as well. And it's funny because I have an English Rakuten account because they took over Ebates years ago. And they give you cash back on... Like, Walmart would have 4% cash back on blah blah blah. If you activate it before you check out, you get cash back. I think a lot of people think it's a scam, but it's not. I've probably gotten... Especially when I use, like, cash back when I bought my phone. I got a lot of cash back on that. Oh man, dropshipping is such a nightmare problem. I was looking on Etsy to get an idea for Christmas for somebody. And, wow. I find a listing and then I have to do that game. Is this an original handmade piece? Or is this dropshipping garbage? You've gotten hundreds back from Ebates and Rakuten? Yeah, it's great. It really is. They never do cash back for Amazon, but pretty much every other retailer. How much cash back do I have right now? $2.20. Let's go. Cha-ching. Hitting those big bucks. I think they just sent me a payment, actually. So that's $2.20 after they just paid me. I've been wanting a new office chair, but it's so hard to figure out what is a original brand and what is drop shipped. Almost like 99% of the chairs on Amazon are all drop shipped. It's really tough. I did have a seller on AliExpress try to scam me the other day. That was fun. So I bought it was a blind bag figure, and one thing that immediately struck me is when I checked the listing, the whole listing was taken down after I bought it. Red flag 1. And then it took a while to ship. Usually AliExpress shippers or sellers send your stuff out pretty fast. Red flag 2. And then it ships, and I checked the tracking a little later, and it says it was delivered to Dallas, Texas. I don't live in Texas, chat. So here's what I think happened. I think they didn't have what I bought in stock, and so they gave me somebody else's tracking number and just hoped that they would get away with it. That's what I think happened. I got a refund. It was no big deal. But I definitely think they tried to scam me. Yeah, the fact that the listing was taken down. It was one blind bag figure and they had the other ones for sale too, and the whole thing just disappeared. They refunded me in like a minute. I was almost actually kind of impressed. AliExpress refunded that immediately. But I was kind of bummed because it was a figure I actually wanted. If it doesn't ship in 3 to 4 days, you cancel. Yeah, with those websites, that's a good policy to have to keep yourself safe. I mean, most of the time they're gonna side, these websites will side with you, the buyer. Which is a real annoyance when you're a seller. But as a buyer, you're pretty well protected. I typed in the little box, I don't live in Texas. I definitely don't live in Dallas. AliExpress actually has a lot of, so there's been a big line of China figures. I think the brand is Funism. And they made a Garchomp figure and I just bought it from AliExpress. And it's legit. It's a licensed figure. They're making a Golden Go one that I'm gonna need to buy from there too. But AliExpress is actually a great place if you're looking for China-specific merchandise with Pokemon. I mean, it's littered with a lot of fakes, so you have to be careful, but... The Garchomp figure I got is actually pretty neat. The box got absolutely obliterated though, so don't, if you like to keep the box, maybe look elsewhere. Yeah, they're definitely ramping up Chinese merchandise. The trading card game has really taken off in China, and all the figures they're pumping out a lot. They're making a life-size Sylveon figure over in China. That's gotta be huge. I think they're also going back and reprinting a lot of old merchandise from like Gen 8. I saw some people in the collectors community talking about they're reprinting all the G-Max plushies like Urshifu, all the stuff from Gen 8, which has been out of print for years over here. That advent calendar. I'm so bummed that got no views on YouTube. That was such a fun video. YouTube can die. Passing up on the good stuff. That advent calendar really was fun. Maybe next year I'll see if they have a new one floating around and we could do a second one. One thing that's intrigued me, you guys know all about like Favor GK. I've talked about Favor GK and all those like big resin statue figure makers that aren't licensed. Well, there's a lot of bootlegs of unofficial figures on AliExpress. Kind of funny. They also have a lot of like nice deck boxes. They have a dupe of the Golden Go deck box that came out in Japan. That looks pretty convincing for a fraction of the price. I don't think I ever really need a deck box for anything, but if I did... They have a lot of TCG accessories and stuff like that. What's up, Benny? Yeah, the bootleg of a bootleg. The bootleg of a bootleg. 8 Enchilada, thanks for the raid. What's up, everybody? I am shiny hunting Tinkatink. Some of them are spawning in this rock. It's very unfortunate. Some of them are spawning in this rock. You hate to see it. I've gotten 2 shiny Tinks, but none of them have the, what is it, the ferocious mark? I got this fella, a random, completely random roly-coly, and another Tinkatink, but none of them have marks. But thanks so much for the raid, I appreciate it. We're just chatting about whatever, looking for some bronze hammered tinks. They also have a lot of nice phone cases. They actually had a cool Garchomp phone case on AliExpress, but they put Garchomp right in the middle of the case, and I like having a pop socket, so the pop socket would it would Mike Wazowski Garchomp's face. So I got a Twilight Sparkle case instead. Tink's secret hideout. What's really funny is that this has happened with Tinkatuff. When I shiny hunted Tinkatuff, Tinkatuff was also spawning in the wall, so... It's a family affair. They just love spawning in the wall. They do have the best cases. I'll never pay more than like $5 for a phone case. The pop socket on my phone case was more money than the phone case. Pop socket brand pop sockets are actually not cheap. Although I did get this one on sale. Pokemon never makes any, like, phone stands except hard metal ones. I like the plastic one. I like to play with them. I have to admit, I like playing with them. This is I got this one. It's a purple glittery heart to go with Twilight's colors. They had a Pinkie Pie one I liked, but Pinkie Pie's face would have gotten covered by the pop socket. A Voltorb pop socket? See, that would be great. Pokemon actually does have branded pop sockets, but they're all Gen 1. You're not gonna find any unique Pokemon. It's just Gengar, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, you know, your standard Gen 1 affair. Eevee, Squirtle. With the glitter. Yeah, Galarian Yamask is never gonna... I'm trying to think if Galarian Yamask has ever gotten any merchandise. Cofagrigus has gotten some neat merchandise. One of my holy grail Pokemon items I've always wanted. There's this old club. I don't even know if it's around anymore. I think it was called the Daisuke Club in Japan. And one of the prizes they had was a pencil case of Cofagrigus, a metal pencil case. And it's so cute. It's so cute. I've wanted one for so long and they're impossible to find. Occasionally I will straight up look up Cofagrigus' Japanese name on websites like Rakuten or Macari JP or Yahoo Auctions just to see if anyone's selling one. Pokedoku. I kind of miss doing Pokedokus. Are any of those up there shiny? No. Swadloon. That would be amazing. Yeah, and the Pokemon branded pop sockets are usually just the same stock art we've seen for like 2 decades. You know, Fire Red, Leaf Green era stock art. That's usually most of the merchandise we get over here. Gen 1 Pokemon and stock art. Name a better combo. I mean, if I could make a Macari JP account without a Japanese phone number, I would save it. I have improvised though. I have a folder of all my terms I look up every now and then on there. Another thing I look up on there a lot is back during Gen 3, and they did this for Gen 4 too. They used to make, I think these were lottery, because of course they were. But they have this series of figures called Kid Figures. They're basically like, they're from Bandai. They're hollow puppets. They're very cute and inexpensive and fun to collect. But they made a set of shiny Pokemon for Gen 3. And they made some shiny ones for Gen 4 too. I think they made shiny Charizard as well. They made some Gen 1 shinies Yeah, they made Gen 1 shinies. I have the shiny Gyarados kid figure. But they made, Dustox. They made there's an official shiny Dustox figure. Isn't that fun? I would like to own that. I think they made Skitty, Torchic, Trico Mudkip, of course. They made Rayquaza. I want to say maybe they made Wailmer. They made some truly obscure Pokemon figures for those sets that are really cool. Ooh, Infernape and Chimecho, that's sick. Speaking of kid figures, I'm also still looking for the Tyrantrum figure, which was part of a lottery set for Gen 6. Because we got to the end of Gen 6 and they didn't release a lot of Pokemon as kid figures, so they released a lotto set and Tyrantrum was bundled in there. That has been a very hard figure to try to find. It was Tyrantrum's only figure until the Jazzwares figure they announced. Official, that is. Ugh, all the ones that are spawning in here. Why are Pokemon spawning in this rock? Why are you doing this to me, Scarlet? Tearing me apart. Yeah, isn't it crazy? Tyrantrum's only had, like... Tyrantrum got most of its merchandise this year. The Jazzwares figure and the Sitting Cutie. That's like the only merchandise besides the kid figure Tyrantrum has ever gotten. Somebody should show them the Jurassic World section of toy stores / like Target, Walmart. Come on, Tinkatink. Just one with a cool mark. I'm 0 for 2 right now on shinies with a mark. Always check the mountain before I reset with the picnic. Oh yeah, can I open a pack? I was gonna check pocket. Oh my god, why is this game so loud? Ooh. Oh, the day turned over. Daily gifts can be claimed. I can stock up on more hourglasses now, but I almost want to save them for the next set. Set of kid figures on Macari for 3K. That's one thing I've noticed a lot on Macari JP specifically, Some people just list things for like 9,999 million yen. For some reason. Like it's a showcase. Like, look at my goods that you can never buy. I've noticed that a few times browsing that website. Very odd. Wait, was that one shiny up there? Why does your dragon freak out on when you grab a ledge sometimes? Korai and Mirai sometimes just like turbo freak out. They do so that is actually the point. I mean, I figured as much, but wow. That's loser behavior. Go make like a personal collection website. Don't clog up public websites with your goofy trash. That's very weird. You don't ever see that on... I mean, I don't see that very often on US Macari. That should be disallowed. If I was at one of those websites, I would make a rule against that. If you're making trophy listings, I would disable your account. That's so obnoxious. Sometimes I've wanted to do a stream of just like browsing Macari, JP, or Rakuten. But that's probably only interesting to me. Yeah, that eBay stream was iconic. Fifth Leg Shuckle was iconic. This is true. They can't prove it so sellers don't get caught. Yeah, that makes sense. Before or after the fifth-legged Shuckle experience. I mean, it would be fun to browse like Temu or AliExpress for bootleg Pokemon stuff at some point. Yeah, that was during Sword and Shield era. Gen 9 had not come out yet. That was before PLA. That was before New Snap. Yeah, I mean, Vinesauce Joel does something similar where he looks at, like, Wish and Temu. And that's always fun. That would be something that could be fun to do like once a month, maybe. Or maybe once every other month. Thanks for all the follows today, everybody. I appreciate it. Pokemon merch from Temu. A lot of the really terrible ones I've seen. Like, four-armed for alligator. That's a good one. The thing is, the hardest part about looking stuff like that up is that you have to get crafty with your searches. You can't just put in, like, funny Pokemon plush. You have to, you have to get creative in how you look things up. The Luigi is burning of the Luigi. I don't know how that quote went. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's the voice I read it in. I guess that was Vinny's Luigi voice. Wrong Vine Sauce member. Upside down heads. I mean, back in the day, people would always spread rumors that you would get, like, needles in your plushies if you bought them from China. If you bought, like, bootleg plushies, you'd get, like, it was full of needles. I remember one time I got into an argument with somebody because they were going on, like, an unhinged rant about people buying bootlegs. And it was like, wow, you should get a real problem. I think they said something. Oh my god. Really wish that they didn't leave this game a shambled mess full of awful visual glitches like that. Flashing. I love when my video game just starts flashing. Sorry, was that too negative? I don't even know what I was talking about. I've been going around in circles in this ugly location for 3 hours. Help me. Cope and seethe. Cope and seethe. Well, the game is fun, so, but actually the game is fun, so... Like, you can have fun with something and admit it's not the greatest thing in the world. They're not, like, mutually exclusive things. Sometimes bad things can be fun. Bad movies. Bad video games. Sometimes you can have a good time with bad media. Small indie company, please understand. Small indie company. Please. Please, have a heart. Won't someone think of the billion-dollar company? Please. Please, everyone. The column game. We really are in the era of slop. I love slop. Fortnite. My whole timeline today has been like Godzilla hitting the gritty in Fortnite. I freaking love Fortnite. He does, and he can wear Nike shoes. People really loving that you can put shoes on every character in Fortnite. Godzilla can hit the gritty while wearing some shoes. What more do you want? I don't mind it. It's fine. If I was young, if I was like a kid with a bunch of friends, I'm sure it would be very fun. See, that's how they get ya. It's like Funko Pops, except you don't get a piece of plastic with big eyes. You get character in game. I played with Tyler once for a sponsored thing. That was probably one of the best sponsored things I've ever done. All I had to do was play the game for a few hours. I'm gonna play Stardew Valley later. That's more my speed. I'm gonna go play Stardew Valley in a little bit, and it's gonna be great. Probably not Midnight. I don't think that was. You have every achievement? That is my current goal. I'm playing 1.6 for the first time, so I need to go back and earn achievements for things I've already done. Like, I just got the Governor's Soup achievement yesterday. And now I need to win the fall fair competition again, even though I've won many, many, many times. I need to finish helping the raccoons with their home. And I think I need to read every book. Those are my big achievements I've left to get. Yeah, Twitch's VOD system stinks. I've lost many VODs that have honestly made me very mad. Yeah, YouTube, I mean, that's one of the great reasons I started also streaming on YouTube, is because YouTube keeps all of that on there. And I can put everything in a nice playlist, which is also very nice. Like, the Gale of Darkness stuff is all in a playlist. It rules. Oh, I got all the achievements on Terraria, too. The last achievement I did in Terraria was the fishing. Talking to the angler boy. That took a long time. Yeah, multi-streaming has been great for preserving all the stream VODs. Alright, chat, last ads of the night are about to play. And then I'll keep looking for Tink a little bit longer. And then next week, probably back with another Dynamax Adventures. I don't know what else. I mean, I think this event, the Tinkatink thing lasts until the 5th, so whatever is after that will be the next time I probably pick Scarlet Violet up. 1,000 fishing quests. Fishing in video games is just fun. I wish this game had fishing. Imagine having a franchise with fishing in every game until it doesn't. Alright. Ad's just playing, so I'll take a break for a second. Oh, I was gonna check Pocket. Am I gonna do another sub vote for the next game? I don't know what to put on there. I would like to do another incentive, but I don't know what yet. I don't know what. Oh, I need somebody to wonder pick to pull an Articuno and be on my wonder pick so I can get Articuno. Oh man. Can't get every achievement on that seed. Ah. Currently shiny hunting Hisui Slagoo. I mean, that's the beauty about these Outbreak events. You can just hold them. You can just go offline and hold them for as long as you want. I don't know if I'm feeling Gen 5 anymore. For a playthrough, not overall. I love Gen 5. I kind of want something short. Gale of Darkness took a long time, which was... I had fun, and it was great. But playthroughs don't do well for me. I don't get a lot of subs on Twitch. Viewership is kind of iffy. I don't think I can play Hey You Pikachu without an official N64 plus microphone. I don't think anyone's figured out how to get the microphone to work with emulator. At least last time I checked. Maybe something's different. Apparently it's quite difficult. Battle Revolution, I think, is a one-off. Battle Revolution is something I would play for maybe, like, one stream. We could revisit the game, check it out, and then that's it. It's not real Let's Play-esque series. Alright, you ready? I don't have a goddamn clue who that was. Was that Low Kicks? Nimble? Spite Ops? It sounded like a recent gen bug. That's my best guess. Was that Flamigo? I could check. Really wish some future Pokemon games would give you more box space. Where's my shiny Flamigo? It's in here. There it is. Let's listen. Oh no, you're right. You're right. That is Flamigo. Okay, well, I was correct in that it was a recent gen. I was half right. Yeah, I played Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team and stopped. It was kind of a hard game to go back and play. The lack of quality of life that the remake introduced was kind of shocking. It was a little bit painful, so I just stopped playing it. I got a comment on that VOD too that was like, watching you play this is painful, and it's like, playing it was painful. If you think watching is painful, try playing it. Oh my gosh. Oh, congrats, Midnight. See, I don't think people would care about Snap. I don't think people even really cared about New Snap. That did not perform well. That had such low viewership. Which is a shame. That's a good game. New Snap is good. A pogo streamer. Is that really all that lucrative anymore? Like, if this was 2017, 2018, Sure. Or perhaps it's wishful thinking on my part. Perhaps it's wishful thinking. I mean, I do unironically, unbiasedly think that the game is, of course, not as popular as it once was. I don't think I'm Delulu for guessing that. Spoofed Pogo to get to level 50. That rules. It's funny how some Pogo players get so up in arms over spoofers, and it's like, oh my god, who cares? What a non-issue. Pokemon fans just love doing that. Jenning, they're ruining the sanctity of the game. Yeah, Beldum is a hope for a critical catch. Midnight is basically all you can do. I sure hope one of the tinks in this rock isn't shiny. I don't know what I could do next. I do think I want to try... Well, I need to research this. I do think shiny hunting one of the Swords of Justice or going through them in Shield would be a good one to replace Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus. Yeah, I could always keep doing Masuda hunts. There's still plenty of shiny Pokemon I need. I mean, there's plenty of shinies I need in this game, but not... that Salandit hunt pissed me off. I've had several shiny hunts lately that have got me so, like... Bleh. This sucked. This was terrible. This was no good. Laying in your bed. Valid. I mean, it's healthy to take breaks from shiny hunting. Shiny hunting all the time, I can't imagine. This is why I like to do playthroughs of like Gale of Darkness and... You know, switching it up. I can't do the same thing every day. I would go insane. Even methods I really like Dynamax Adventures, I couldn't do it every day all the time. Oh, you caught it? Nice. What's up, Toad? I don't think we'll have to wait long for PLZA's release next year, so... Things will pick up then, but... I hope I like shiny hunting in that game more than I like shiny hunting in PLA. Yeah, Dynamax Adventures can absolutely be frustrating. I've had Dynamax streams where they've just tilted me the whole time. You're either playing with NPCs, or a human player makes a mistake, or you make a mistake, or there's awful RNG that ends your run, or you're just getting complete garbage crap picks, awful routes. Dynamax Adventures, it's one of my favorite things, but it can also be very frustrating. You're at 87 successful runs, reaching the big 100. Yeah, I still need plenty of shinies from Dynamax Adventures too. Gonna be doing Dynamax Adventures for a while. Amnesia Quagsire against Crocodile. I'm lucky that most of the people that join my raids are pretty decent players. I mean, there's a few times when I can tell people are not thinking about the end goal and are just like, ooh, this would be a good shiny, or I want this Pokemon, instead of, we're gonna fight Zygarde, we need to get that ice type. But besides a few instances like that, most people know what they're doing. Yeah, you try, Midnight, which is the key. You try. Failed shiny Arceus. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Tyler hasn't picked up a Pokemon game in months, chat. I don't think he could be any colder with Pokemon right now. And I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. Maybe if his job ever stops scheduling him on Sunday to work, he can be here to defend himself. That's about to be you. That sucks, man. I didn't order Bowser's Fury. I said I was going to, and then I didn't. I had it in my cart at Walmart, and it's sold out. I should have just bought it. I hesitated, and it was gone. Oops. I bought too much other junk instead. I know, I hesitated. Walmart had a really good price too. It was only 30 bucks. I mean, it is Cyber Monday today, chat. Maybe I'll look around and see if anybody has it in stock still. Although that's annoying because on one hand it's 30 bucks, but on the other hand it's not enough for free shipping. It's whenever you add something to your cart and you're very close to free shipping, it's like impossible to think of anything you actually need. It's so hard to think of something to get you over the hump for free shipping. It's like your brain just erases. What do you mean you're mildly annoyed? It's not that serious. That happened to me literally the other day, and my solution to that was pre-order. I was actually awake at the right time, so pre-orders for the booster. What is the set called? I just keep calling it the Eevee set. What is this? SV09. Oh my god. It brought up Evolutions Premium Collection from years ago. Prismatic Evolutions. Oh, chat had the answer too. I should have just waited for chat. Prismatic Evolutions. I was in the right place at the right time, and a booster bundle pre-order went up for that, so I pre-ordered a booster bundle. Let me tell you, that went very fast. So I got some sheets on sale and a pre-order in March for the Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle. Let's go. Yeah, I'm very excited for the upcoming trainer set. I hope it's cool. We should start seeing some of it soon. Japan should be gearing up for that set soon. That I want the N and Reshiram card that they revealed at Worlds. Yeah, some of the more recent, like Shrouded Fable and some of those sets are kind of like meh. There's been a lot of sets recently that I don't know, the sets, every set having nice illustration rares means they all kind of blend together. I think a lot of Scarlet Violet TCG sets feel like they have no identity. Which is probably what they, well, at least them bringing back trainer cards. We haven't had that in a long time. Well, they go by the games, so we got the Ogre Pawn and Loyal 3 set, we got the Kitakami DLC set, and then they made the Terraplago set, so... Surprised one of these cuffins hasn't been shiny randomly. That always happens to me every time I'm over here. Oh no, that's such a chore. That's why I made sure to get on top of organizing my shiny boxes in this game immediately. Organizing your Pokemon shouldn't be as tedious as it is, but it is. Alright, chat, let's do one more, like, loop around, see if any shiny Tinks will appear. I got 2, but none of them have a mark, so... that might be all she writes tonight. This might be all she wrote. I love Golden Go so much. I'm collecting Golden Go and Gimme Ghoul right now. I love them. Oh, hey! Oh, come on! Come on! Aww. Why don't you have a mark? You little bugger. Aww. One final shiny, but it ain't shiny. Womp. Womp. You have a shiny Gimme Ghoul and Golden Go? I have shiny Gimme Ghoul. I don't know if I've gotten Golden Go yet. Bugger is a common word in Australia. Yeah, 3 strikes, I am out. You're right. This is the shiny 3-strike system. Aw, that's too bad. Careful, impish, and lax. No good natures here either. And of course, my random roly-coly I got. Let's go heal real quick. I guess I'll go over to this random Nurse Joy that I forgot existed over here. How did she do this? She doesn't even have a machine. This is even worse than the Gale of Darkness solo healing machine. Look at these, like, wooden crates in this, look at this barrel. To fill out this wide open environment, empty environment. Oh, let's get this Gimme Ghoul over here. Oh, I got 5 coins that time. Wow. Yeah. Looks like somebody placing things in, like, The Sims. This is somebody's random Sims location. Well, chat, no luck with this Outbreak event. Maybe the next one will go better. I can't remember what it is right now. Hold on. Wooper. Wooper is next. Wooper is December 6th through the 12th, so I'll see you guys for Wooper, where it has the absent-minded mark. So it looks like these are all marked events and not raised shinies. So that's this week. So if you want to participate in the Tinkatink event, chat, it's gonna be over soon. I don't think any of these are raised shinies. I think they're all marks, because Girafarig is December 13th to 19th, and that has the intellectual mark. So they're all just uniquely marked Outbreak events. Absent-minded. Poor Wooper. That's slanderous. And then Rayquaza starts on the 20th. Okay. Alright, alright. Johto Wooper. Yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows, all the raids, and the resubs. Check out the Discord if you're new here. You can share your own shinies there. I also post a lot of merch news, TCG news, deals, whatever I see there. And check out the YouTubes. My whole Gale of Darkness playthrough is up on there. That was fun. And yeah, I'll be back next week, chat, with probably a Dynamax Adventures. I'm thinking that's what we'll do. We'll probably do a Dynamax or two and then the new Wooper Outbreak, so. Maybe I'll make a sandwich for Wooper so I can get the Wooper. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good night. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.